years ago. Not a day has gone by when I haven't thought of you.
My original first video on this channel was Padme Amidala's many, many clothes. So I want to enhance that by giving my top 10 clothes of Padme Amidala's throughout the entirety of the prequel trilogy. So today we're going to be doing that. And if you want to go watch that video, it's out in the description down below. So without further ado, I think that it's time to list my favorite clothes of Padme Amidala. Now, it's not every day that you find Padme Amidala in a disguise or just an outfit in general that's not draped to the brim with luxury silks and robes, but right here we have the Naboo N-1 Starfighter pilot disguise worn by Padme Amidala at the very beginning of Star Wars Episode 2, Attack of the Clones. The outfit itself is not very surprising. The entire outfit consists of the red leather pants, the leather boots, the gauntlets, the undershirt, and the leather vest over it, along with the turtleneck and braided hair. It's mainly just there to give off the impression that she's just a pilot for the Republic and for the Naboo Starfighter Corps. It's not really anything special or anything that's very fancy, but it's still a good outfit nonetheless because look at that hair. That hair is fantastic on her. Next up on the list at number 9, we have the packing gown that she wears to pack all of her luggage in Star Wars Episode 2 Attack of the Clones shortly before she leaves Coruscant to go to Naboo. Now, I'm not going to lie, I don't really understand this outfit a lot. The sheer fact that Padme Amidala has an entire gown separated from her regular luxury clothing and wardrobe just so she can pack luggage into suitcases so she can then swap into a completely different outfit so she can go on a refugee ship, so she can go back home and then swap into a completely different outfit is very confusing for me, but it's very on brand for Padme Amidala, so I'm putting it at number 9 just because it's that damn hilarious. But overall, I like the ornate silver, I like the black, I like the silver, texture cloth, and I like everything about this outfit given the fact that it looks like something that a royal queen or a senator of Naboo would actually wear. I just don't understand the fact of why she would wear this outfit just to pack luggage. It still confuses me. Why is this a thing? Next up on the list at number 8, we have the Anakin pregnancy reveal gown. Now, this is one of the only outfits from Star Wars Episode 3 Revenge of the Sith that's actually in this video, mainly due to the fact that a lot of the various outfits are not as luxurious or not as on brand for Padme Amidala as they should be, given the fact that she's wearing so many layers that she's trying to actively hide her pregnancy from literally everybody else in the entirety of the galaxy, aside from Anakin Skywalker, who already knows that she is actively pregnant because, it's his kid. But the main thing that puts this entire outfit together is quite literally the Leia buns that she is currently wearing while she's telling Anakin Skywalker that she is pregnant. It really pulls the entire thing together, and also the fact that the Leia buns are a reference to, obviously, Leia Organa, who is born later at the end of the movie, so spoilers for that, by the way. Next up on the list is the handmaiden gown that she wears during the escape of Naboo and during the entirety of the return to Coruscant after they leave Tatooine. Now, the entire thing about the handmaiden's outfit in particular is very, very nice. The entirety of the orange and red aesthetic, the fact that every other handmaiden is also wearing the same robe, and the fact that every single individual handmaiden, as well as the Queen Amidala herself, who is actually Sabe, looks exactly alike each other, is very cool and a very neat feature, given the fact that they all basically have the same facial structure to where you can't figure out who's who without actually looking very, very closely. Easily one of the best disguises in the entirety of Star Wars for Padme in general, and probably one of the prettiest looking outfits coming out of Naboo. But speaking of one of the best outfits in the entirety of Star Wars Episode 1, The Phantom Menace, it is the Queen Amidala dress. Now, this is the moneymaker for everything going on with Star Wars Episode 1, The Phantom Menace. This outfit sold like hotcakes. It sold on every t-shirt, every poster, every cinematic reveal trailer, everything. Literally everything had this dress on it. They were literally selling this by the pile, and they made millions of dollars based on this dress alone, and it's one of the keynotes of this entire movie, as well as the entirety of the merchandising throughout the entirety of Star Wars Episode 1, The Phantom Menace, which caused it to be one of the most profitable Star Wars movies of all time, and it's very, very sick. Next up on the list is a secondary moneymaker. Ironically, in the second movie of the franchise, Star Wars Episode 2 Attack of the Clones, it is the battle clothes from Geonosis. Now, technically, this counts as 3 different outfits, all matched up into one outfit, but by the laws of fashion, it is technically the same outfit because it is just different variations of the same clothing. Now, this outfit here, the battle outfit that she wears throughout the entirety of Geonosis, is, ironically, the longest single-wearing outfit that she wears throughout the entirety of Star Wars Episode 2 Attack of the Clones and the entirety of the Star Wars prequel trilogy. She wears this entire outfit for well over 30 minutes throughout the entirety of the movie, from the time where they are at Tatooine for the funeral of Shmi Skywalker, all the way to the very end of the Battle of Geonosis whenever Lord Tyrannus escapes on his solar ship. So through that entire time, she's wearing this singular outfit, and it's a very good outfit considering the fact that it changes over time, and then it becomes a crop top for some reason. I'm not exactly sure why that's a thing. Now, coming in at number 4 is the Sunflower Meadow dress from Star Wars Episode 2 Attack of the Clones. This is very nice. It has the golden aura sheen to it. It has like the see-through fabric throughout the entirety of the design. It's a very nice outfit, especially for going out in the Naboo sun. And also it has the little knobs on the side of her head that make it look like hair buns, kind of like Leia Organa once again. And it's really cool. Coming in at number 3 is the Villa dress from Star Wars Episode 2 Attack of the Clones. The one with the reference of, I don't like sand, it's coarse, rough, irritating, and it gets everywhere. This dress is probably one of the most famous dresses in the entirety of the category of wardrobe for Padme Amidala. It is only number 3 because there are 2 that are way better, and this is very nice with the purple and like lilac and lavender kind of feel going on with it. Looks very springtime, and she has a lot going on with her, and I really like it. Next up on the list is, of course, the battle dress from Star Wars Episode 1, The Phantom Menace, mainly the Handmaiden's variation because it has like the dark red maroon coat with the gold lining on it and the red jumpsuits underneath. It looks very awesome, and then you have the handmaiden variation that Padme wears as a senator, which looks even hotter, has a more purplish maroon color with the gold that drapes over it, and then you have the dress variation that Sabe wears, and it is freaking lovely with the texture of the hair and the red and black coloring mixed with the red dress and the black overvest. It is really cool. And finally, for number 1, you have the ultimate dress worn by Padme Amidala, and it is the black dinner dress from Star Wars Episode 2 Attack of the Clones. This makes me freak out every single time I see it, and I absolutely love this dress to high heaven. It is one of the greatest dresses ever made for Star Wars, made by George Lucas, all leather. It has a collar, for God's sake. He knew what he was freaking doing. Listen, if you're going to sit there and tell me that George Lucas did not know what he was doing when he made this dress, I am going to call you a liar. This is the best dress that George Lucas ever made for this dang movie. It is the reason why I watch this movie half the time, aside from Hayden Christensen because he's an absolute doll. This dress is... it's so good! But yeah, those are all the dresses, so make sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe, do whatever you want to do, or share with your friends if you want to, in case you want to make them watch something funny. Until then, I'll see you guys later.